how a YouTuber's retirement determines their legacy. Lock in, chat. Let's go.
A YouTuber's retirement can either cement their legacy or leave them as a forgotten name. From retiring as a legend to being thrown in jail, here are 10 YouTubers whose retirements shaped how the world remembers them.
Is that starting
one with
mom?
one of the biggest YouTubers, the Outdoor Boys, where Luke Nichols and his boys have been posting on YouTube for 11 years straight about all sorts of content such as camping, fishing, and having fun in nature. And although the channel had been growing gradually, it had its big breakthrough after 2023, growing from just 3 million subscribers to over 15 million in 2025. And as their subscriber count skyrocketed, so did the attention Luke and his family was receiving, leading to a short and bittersweet retirement video being posted on May 17, 2025, simply titled Goodbye, where Luke revealed that his success had come at a terrible cost.
The sheer volume of fans trying to contact me, trying to take pictures with me, or just trying to come up and talk to me in public, it could be a bit overwhelming at times.
Luke had never anticipated that his channel would blow up like this, and this was getting too much for him to handle.
And my wife and I, we both have real concerns about what this will do to our family if I keep growing my YouTube channel at this pace. And the time to stop is before
I am Outdoor
so out of
Boys.
hand that my family and I can't live normal lives.
He mentions that his oldest son already has a YouTube channel called Outdoor Tom that
What?
is getting close to 1 million subscribers already.
But I want to spend more time helping him.
I did not know that his son had a YouTube channel and it almost has 1 million subs. How old is he? Like 9 years old at the oldest here?
With his channel and preparing him to be an adult, which is going to be in less than 6 years. But I've spent so much
6 years. If you were going on, okay, he probably would be 12 if we're basing it off of like the age of 18. Then that's probably what it is. He almost 9 or 12, I think. Okay.
time focusing on me and my family and growing my business. It's time to step back and focus on helping other people for a change.
And then Luke says his final goodbye in the most kind and wholesome way.
If you feel my videos have helped you in some way, then go out and find someone you can help. I'll see you guys later.
Now that's aura. Holy.
Ending the video with a bittersweet clip, recapping some of the best moments from his channel. This video got 8 million views in less than 24 hours after it was posted, with thousands of fans wishing him best of luck. He's an amazing outdoorsman. I wish him and his family a happy life together. Hopefully he's earned a lot of revenue to live without worry. Sad that he quit, but to be honest, he had a good reason to quit. Family first. And he still may come back. Luke and his family is one of the best examples of quitting while you're ahead and leaving the spotlight before it could hurt your normal life. And thus, he sealed his legacy as one of the best outdoor creators of all time. But while Luke was able to leave on a good note, YouTube's queen e-girl, Belle Delphine, ended up abandoning her audience after getting strung up in multiple controversies. She had taken
I know there's some real D1 gooners in the chat that
the internet by storm with her NSFW cosplay and infamous gamer girl bathwater, which instantly turned her into a meme.
And then Sydney Sweeney, Dr. Squatch and Sydney Sweeney apparently do a bathwater thing as well, bro. And then it sold out in like the first minute it dropped, bro. You guys are some absolute freaks, dude.
2019, her announcement of starting a P-Hub account made her fans go crazy with anticipation, especially with their video titles being super provocative.
Mine's on the way.
Only to realize that they got tricked.
Holy
this resulted in tons
bro.
of disappointed fans in the comments saying, "We've been betrayed, tricked, and quite possibly bamboozled. This is even more disappointing than everything else I could have imagined." This resulted in people mass reporting her and had her account with 4.5 million followers shut down. She took a break from social media and returned with a post saying she got arrested, which turned out to be another genius marketing strategy.
It was fake.
When nothing seemed to make her relevant again, she officially announced her OnlyFans, which caused her to be disowned by her dad, and even her mom has stopped talking to her. Her next big mistake would be in late 2020, when she started appearing in podcast after podcast.
Who's the
best $300 I've spent? Oh my gosh. Oh my.
Who's the guy? Who's the partner? We want to know who the guy in the porn is.
It's my boyfriend.
How long has that relationship been going on for?
The whole time I've been Belle Delphine.
Which
I did
lost
not know
her the mystery
Impulsive
factor
did
that kept fans so obsessed, leading her to do
virtual
hardcore
stuff
porn on the 12th of January 2021, where she was seen dressed up as a schoolgirl, tied up, and forced to have relations with her kidnapper.
What are we
This
watching
led to
right
huge
now?
backlash where people hated on her for promoting rape, with viewers calling it unbelievably weird. She then tried selling
What
her
are we
stole
watching,
used
bro?
panties in April of 2024, but this time she wasn't as successful. And despite her best efforts, her name has fallen from popularity
Oh my
since
gosh, so she
her
really
OnlyFans
fell off,
has been
bro.
inactive since March, and her Patreon
really
that
fell
earned
off.
her millions of dollars now remains barren with
Trying to revive
almost
her
no
channel
members.
so hard.
Her last video on YouTube was posted on March 9, 2024, officially marking her retirement from the platform, leaving fans saying, Belle Delphine earned her reputation
she
as a
actually
marketing
retired?
genius who had the whole straight male internet wrapped around her finger, made $1.2 million a month, got enough dough for the rest of her life, and now moved on with her life living like a normal person. What a legend. But unlike Belle, whose career drowned in controversies, Fortnite legend Fearless instead disappeared into thin air.
Dude,
After
what
first becoming popular
happened?
for his hilarious edits, chill commentary, and smooth sniper shots, as time passed, his uploads became more and more infrequent. Then, seemingly out of nowhere, he stopped posting after October 5, 2019, and as months went by, fans grew more and more concerned,
Is that the
many
last time
even
he ever
assuming
posted?
the worst and speculating that Fearless had died. And then on February 1st, 2020,
Oh.
he finally posted a new video, which he started off by addressing his fans' concerns.
Guys, I've just gotta say, if y'all watch Fearless, he died. He was at the hospital and he died because of this infection.
Ligma?
And although it was a relief to everyone that he was fine, hundreds of thousands of fans wanted Fearless to upload more. But Fearless had disappeared once again, returning with a livestream half a year later on June 28, 2019, and fans immediately noticed that he sounded very off.
Whoa. Okay, I'm having a panic attack. Let's not. Okay, slow down. All right, so like I'm shaking. I can't.
It seemed like the chat was getting him agitated,
I can't. I don't know what to do. I'm scared. I'm nervous.
and then he said something that might have been a hint to why he sounded so unwell.
How's your bird? I don't know. That boy probably gone. Ask me how my dad is, huh? I'm kidding.
Which he only addressed directly once,
I don't want to get into it. Why I haven't been uploading stuff, but it's personal.
leaving his fans concerned. He sounds sad, like something's wrong and he's going to cry. He's not the same. Please come back for real, Fearless. We miss you. He then disappeared like always, only to come back to his main channel on December 6, 2020, once again making fun of his absence.
Shut up and upload already.
You know, with the Fearless thing is so interesting. Like, I don't think anyone really knows why he stopped uploading. I could understand maybe he just didn't want to make the videos. But, you know, it gets to a point where he hasn't even shown his face. It's about as easy as it gets when it comes to, like, recording a video. And you could even, like, get someone else to edit the video in, like, the high-paced meme level of things. Like, people can learn and get better at that meme style.
Before he posted a Minecraft video on January 2nd, 2021. That was his final video upload, and the only conclusion fans have gotten is through his childhood friend, who said that Fearless had always been a perfectionist, and he felt pressured because he wanted to always top the last video. I think Fearless got bigger than he wanted. That's a human reaction to getting more attention than we can handle. Fearless is still considered to be a beloved content creator.
Hey, I can tell you this when it comes to making content, bro. And I feel like a lot of people, a lot of content creators probably have a little bit of this trait. I have it a little bit. Being a perfectionist, bro, you cannot be a perfectionist. You have to just put it out, bro. Even just putting out above average videos consistently, triumphant, perfect videos that are only periodic, bro. It's all about that right there.
Who was incredibly successful, quit at his peak, and left as a legend. While mental health led Fearless to take a step back from YouTube, it had the reverse effect on Connor Murphy, who is known for his shredded physique and shirtless prank videos. However, he shocked fans when his mental state started to decline in 2020, with him posting a video simply titled Goodbye.
What is happening? I've gone literally mentally insane over the past few days. I don't understand.
He then started posting on his second channel, with his behavior becoming stranger and stranger, reaching a point where he faked his own death, was hospitalized, and even put in a psych ward. It all started making sense when one of his close friends revealed the
Oh, so he like went off the rails, bro. He went to a psych ward. Something must have been not clicking, bro.
truth.
Connor has taken a substance called ayahuasca, meaning that he is on one of the, if not the single most powerful, intense psychedelic drug every single day, consuming it every 2 hours.
Which had led him into doing
Every 2 hours? Buddy, I'm drinking a Mountain Dew every 5 days.
many more disturbing things.
He posted video of him drinking his own urine. He explicitly stated that he eats his own feces, and he consumes another bodily substance that is excreted from the male body.
And having multiple crash outs in front of the world.
He lost it.
Let's
He's
go.
done and bloody
It is
lost
incredible. You guys don't understand. It is incredible to be crazy. I'm free. I'm free from suffering. I'm free from insecurities. I'm free from all mental worry. Somehow the best psychologists in the world. I manipulated them like my little puppets. They were never in control.
He had completely given up on his fitness.
Yeah. What in the world?
I just eat whatever I want now.
And on February 14th,
Fousey 2.0. Oh my goodness, yo, this low-key is like Fousey Tube. He like rebranded again, and we'll see how long he does it, but he's doing like tutorial type videos almost. But he's very much like Fousey Tube. It's exactly like that.
2024,
going mental.
he posted his last video titled, "This is actually my final goodbye."
I thought it would be fit to end it all in the same setting from which I began this crazy chapter of my social media content. And there's a reason why I'm saying goodbye to you all exclusively.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, this low-key doesn't seem real. I was literally about to say that, bro, and that's on Diddy, that's on everything, bro.
It seemed like he hadn't changed all that much and was still on his quest to share enlightenment with others. So he later created another YouTube channel where he posted more content talking about his past experiences. However, his legacy was certainly affected after he retired from posting gym content, which was summed up by fans saying, "Drugs absolutely destroyed this guy's mind." Connor is a prime example of a well-loved celebrity going from being the gym bro to mentally deranged after making some bad decisions in life and losing his mind in audience. While Connor was remembered for his downward spiral to madness, the same can't be said for George Kusunoki Miller, also known as Filthy Frank, who is known for his edgy, chaotic, and offensive video styles that push the boundaries of what was acceptable to post online, often featuring him doing something disgusting or ridiculous. But he also had a completely different side to him, one that he rarely showed on camera.
I have not been well the last couple months. Long story short, I was born with this, but I was recently diagnosed with a brain condition.
The GOAT!
That, ironically, gives me seizures. You know, this whole time,
I didn't know
we
this.
thought it was so funny doing these fake seizures. And now, some call it bad luck, some call it karma.
And on October of 2015, at his peak, George uploaded his first ever songs under the name of Joji, which unfortunately performed poorly. After uploading flop after flop consistently, his songs started gaining traction, especially after the release of his album In Tongues in 2018, with many bangers that built him a whole new fan base. It's landed him a couple Billboard Top 100 singles, 4 platinum and 1 gold certified tracks, with concerts all over the globe. His last video as Filthy Frank was on September 28, 2017, where he buries Frank into the ground, marking the official end of his YouTube career. He left YouTube at the right time.
Wow.
He made us laugh as kids, and now he makes us cry as adults. Going from shitposting non-stop for a decade to having a wildly successful music career after is an almost impossible task, and he did it.
Yeah, it really is crazy. He was a literal walking meme, and he somehow transitioned to a musician and artist, bro. Like, that probably is one of the hardest things to do. I can't even believe he did it, too.
George's retirement wasn't a downfall. He quit YouTube at his peak to be a musician, and then became one of the best singers of the modern era, making him a pure legend. But where George's retirement from YouTube made him a legend, it instead ruined the reputation of popular MMOs, aka Pat, who was once a giant in the Minecraft YouTube space, with millions of kids growing up and watching his gameplay with his wife Jen. Things were looking great for the couple at first, especially in 2015.
We just got engaged. No, we didn't. We just got married.
But their happiness would only last a few more years.
But basically, a few months ago, we decided to break up.
Yes.
And after the divorce, Pat's upload schedule would get more and more inconsistent, and his first girlfriend after Jen didn't work out well either, leading to a ton of drama. However, on the 8th of May 2021, he finally uploaded some good news.
Welcome back to another video. Today, I am joined by my girlfriend, Liz.
But just 8 days later, he was arrested for alleged domestic battery, and later later chasing Liz around her neighborhood with a knife. Pat's life only seemed to go downhill since then, getting arrested again in 2022 with his friends for running onto a field during a football game, and once again in 2024 after—
Okay, I'll be honest, bro. I think like the running on the football thing, that is a little bit more like reasonable in my head. It's kind of just like a, should you do it? No. But like, is it bad? No. You know what I mean? It's not that bad. Chasing someone around with a knife, that's like you lost your mind, bro. You know what I mean?
After being on the run for assaulting a police officer, resulting in his channel being long forgotten. Although he did attempt to salvage what little relevance he had left by starting a podcast, that too has since been abandoned. Once a beloved Minecraft YouTuber who made the childhood of millions, all that remains of his legacy is an abandoned channel, messy breakups, and run-ins with the law. Just like how Pat was remembered for his mistakes at the end of his career, it only took one mistake to end the reputation of the Liver King, who was a viral personality that gained millions of followers by promoting the ancestral lifestyle. Because of his enormous muscles, viewers and other fitness influencers had always questioned whether he was taking steroids.
Bro, just be honest, bro. Look at this and be honest with yourself and think if this is natural. That vein sticking out of his bicep is like the size of my finger, bro.
There's no way you can look like that.
That's insane.
In your 40s, I mean, he's preposterously jacked.
And although he claimed that the core of his ancestral lifestyle was completely natural,
the question has always been, do you take steroids? Do you take PEDs? The answer to that is no. I've always told the truth, I still tell the truth.
This would all come crashing down for the Liver King when Derek from More Plates, More Dates came out with a video featuring leaked emails on November 29, 2022.
Wait, he's the person that leaked it?
I've recently started taking Omnitrope. So if you guys don't know Omnitrope, this is
I didn't know that. I didn't know Derek was the reason this got leaked out. Wait, that's actually crazy, bro.
Human growth hormone, $11,000 per month for my new dose, which is 4 vials per week. 16 vials per month.
And it seems like he had been on a ton of drugs the whole time. Since the cat was out of the bag, the Liver King quickly made an apology video.
That was a cool cat right there.
I'm making this video to apologize.
This audio is dookie.
Because I f***ed up. Because I'm embarrassed and ashamed. Because I lied. And I misled a lot of people.
But the damage to his image was already done. His views fell off completely, and everyone knew that he was a fraud, leading to him posting his final videos in October of 2024, which became more and more concerning, with him looking like he was either on drugs or having a psychotic episode, not being able to speak coherently.
Form a barbarian methodology. All roads lead through barbarian. So, have I lost it? Midlife crisis. God, I hope so.
Bro, what is happening? I feel I'm actually losing my mind listening to this. He seems like he aged over 10 years in the span of 4 years. The Liver King is now a shadow of his former self, with a crumbling image and a fan base that's already moved on. But unlike the Liver King, who put his life on the line for fame and success, CJ retired unexpectedly, even though success was handed to him on a silver platter. Despite being the older brother of MrBeast, CJ has rarely ever appeared in Jimmy's videos. However, in August 2019, where he would make his first post that would shoot him up to 100,000 subscribers in a matter of hours.
I feel like this is like the prime example of like he has the golden opportunity, but I just don't think that he didn't have the passion for YouTube and it just didn't fit the mold. I think that's I think that's the definition of what happened with CJ, which is MrBeast's brother. That's what it is right here. I'm sure.
Hey everyone, my name is CJ. I'm MrBeast's unknown brother.
Except the problem was that his content was far from unique, with each upload looking and even sounding more and more similar to MrBeast.
I'm going to be spending the next 24 hours inside this freezer.
Viewers called him out, saying Mr. Bro is just straight up copying his brother now, and that he just got a free ticket to fame because of his brother, which inevitably made him lose motivation, and he stopped posting altogether after just 1 year 9 months of being a YouTuber and having 4 million subscribers. After gaining back some confidence, CJ tried his hand again, posting on another channel called CJ These Games in June 2022, where he did several Minecraft challenges with his friends for fun, but ended up abandoning it as well. Despite all that, he still gets hundreds of comments on his videos by loyal fans saying that he should come back and replace MrBeast.
Bro fumbled the bag.
While CJ gave up on his fans, MattPat cared so much for his audience that he had one of the most celebrated and heartfelt retirement.
Wait, has he not uploaded a video to this day? Has he still not uploaded a video to this day? This was the last one. Am I tripping right now?
In YouTube history, after being a cornerstone
appreciate
of gaming
you. Have a
and
good
internet
night.
culture, with 6 different YouTube channels and a collective subscriber count of almost 45 million. million. MattPat decided to retire from hosting on January 10, 2024
Dang,
when he posted
bro.
a video titled Goodbye Internet.
It's not clickbait. On March 9th, I'll be hosting my last Theory episode.
After doing YouTube for 14 years, growing his channels, and becoming a beloved creator of his community, going through with this decision was very difficult.
This has been a literal third of my life. And I'm gonna miss you. I'm gonna miss this. I value what we have here. I value this conversation, this openness, this relationship that we share. And I'm sad that I won't be able to see you every week.
But his reasons for leaving were incredibly valid.
I don't love late nights. I don't love the fact that Steph and I have been work first for over a decade. Or I'm playing a game and I'm not thinking about what theories are gonna come out of that.
And as a father, he also wanted to spend more time with his son.
He's the coolest little dude, and he's getting older by the minute. And I watch him, and he has so much fun. But honestly,
this guy was like a childhood thing,
bro.
bro.
To which much of the audience saw as a bittersweet ending, with comments saying that YouTube isn't going to be the same without you, while others openly praised him for having no controversies, no clickbait, no faking. Thank you for being a legend, MattPat. This marked one of the cleanest and most respected exits in YouTube history, proving that when you care deeply about your audience and your passion, you can walk away and leave behind something timeless. So if you enjoyed this video, you'll probably like these ones as well. And don't forget,
you know, another person that like he hasn't retired, but at this point he's in like the fourth quarter is PewDiePie. PewDiePie he's like won the game of life, bro. He has a kid. He was very successful on YouTube. He's married. I think he lives in Japan, I'm pretty sure. And he still uploads, but he's literally just living his life. It's actually crazy, bro. Hey, like and subscribe. W video right there. Holy.